John Wall is a five-time NBA All-Star who averaged 20 points per game last season. But even though he's healthy this year, the Houston Rockets are paying him $44 million to sit on the bench. Many people call it the worst contract in the NBA, and it's easy to see why. In this video, we're going to dive into John Wall's story, from a challenging childhood to rising as an NBA superstar, signing a huge Supermax contract, and facing injuries that dramatically changed his career. Was John Wall just unlucky? Or were there choices and circumstances that shaped this path? Could his career have turned out very differently if things had gone another way? If you love deep NBA stories and want to uncover the real story behind the stats, make sure to subscribe to Nylon and hit the like button. Let's get into the life and career of John Wall. Crazy J, the rocky road to stardom. John Wall's story is about much more than basketball. It's about survival, resilience, and transformation. Born in 1990 in North Carolina, Wall grew up without a stable father. His dad, John Wall Sr., had spent years in prison for violent crimes and was involved in serious trouble with the law. During his early years, Wall only saw his father once a week for an hour during visits to the penitentiary. Tragically, when John was 9, his father was released early due to terminal liver cancer, but passed away just a month later. Losing his father left Wall with deep anger and a sense of loss that shaped his early life. He grew up in a tough neighborhood where drugs, guns, and violence were a part of everyday life. With his mother working multiple jobs to support the family, John had a lot of unsupervised time. By the age of 13, he was getting into serious trouble, breaking car windows, stealing cars, and being kicked off basketball teams because of his temper. His peers even gave him the nickname Crazy J, and he fully lived up to it, embracing his wild reputation. Wall's life was dangerous. He was shot at twice and even returned fire once. Yet basketball eventually became his outlet. His mother made a huge sacrifice to give him a chance. She spent her last $200 on new shoes so John could compete in an AAU tournament, even shutting off the electricity in her apartment to make it happen. That act of love and belief lit a fire in the Wall. From that moment, he decided to focus on basketball and make sure his mother's sacrifice was not wasted. That choice set him on the path to becoming one of the NBA's most electrifying guards. High school transformation. John Wall's early high school years were far from easy. He switched schools several times, first attending Broughton High and then moving to Word of God Christian Academy. Each move brought new challenges. Wall struggled with anger and discipline, often arguing with teammates and coaches. His foul-mouthed behavior and fiery temper made him notorious, and he earned a reputation as a difficult player to manage. Everything began to change when Wall decided to take basketball seriously. He learned to control his reactions, no longer letting bad calls or frustrations get the best of him. Instead, he focused his energy on defense, aggression in the right moments, and helping his team succeed. This new attitude helped him eventually make the NBA All-Defensive Team in 2015, showing that his talent could be combined with discipline. As he grew, Wall's skill and dedication became impossible to ignore. By his junior year, he was ranked the 20th best high school player in the country. By senior year, he had reached the top, earning the #1 spot. He averaged 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds per game, impressing scouts across the nation. Even with his success, old habits occasionally resurfaced. During his senior year, Wall and a friend were charged with breaking into an abandoned home. Luckily, he avoided jail since it was his first offense. Despite this, his speed, toughness, and basketball IQ caught the attention of top colleges, giving him multiple options to continue his career and eventually take the next step toward the NBA. College career at Kentucky. In 2009, John Wall decided to play college basketball at the University of Kentucky under coach John Calipari. At Kentucky, he joined a talented group of future NBA stars, including DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe, and Patrick Patterson. Wall quickly became the leader of the team, guiding them with his speed, playmaking, and defensive skills. He led Kentucky in both scoring and assists, averaging 16 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals per game. Despite Wall's strong performance, Kentucky's season ended in the Elite Eight. Even so, his talent was impossible to ignore. Declaring for the NBA draft, Wall was selected first overall by the Washington Wizards in 2010. He made an immediate impact, winning the Summer League MVP and recording a triple-double within his first 2 weeks in the league. By the end of his rookie season, he averaged 16.3 points and 8.3 assists per game, finishing second in Rookie of the Year, voting behind Blake Griffin, proving he was ready for the NBA spotlight. Early NBA years and development. In his second NBA season, John Wall faced a rough start, missing the first 33 games due to a knee injury. The Wizards struggled without him, winning only 5 of those games. But when Wall returned, the team's performance flipped completely, going 24-2 for the rest of the season, showing just how much impact he had on the court. In his third season, Washington drafted Bradley Beal, giving Wall a talented running mate. Together, they formed a promising duo, but the team overall remained too weak to make the playoffs. By his fourth year, after signing an $80 million contract extension, Wall began to reach new heights. He averaged career highs with 19.3 points, 8.8 assists, and improved his three-point shooting to 35%. Slowing down to avoid risky collisions under the basket, he became more disciplined offensively. That year, Wall made the All-Star team, won the Slam Dunk contest, and led the Wizards to their first playoff series win in 9 years, before falling to the Indiana Pacers in the conference semifinals. The Supermax era. In 2015, John Wall reached a new level in his career, becoming an all-star starter and earning a spot among the top 5 point guards in the NBA. His two-way play was outstanding. He averaged 10 assists per game, made the all-defensive team, and led the Wizards to a memorable playoff series against the Toronto Raptors. By 2017, Wall had his best season yet. He scored a career-high 52 points in a game against Orlando and recorded 20 assists in a matchup with Chicago. The Wizards finished 4th in the Eastern Conference and made it past the first round of the playoffs. They faced the Boston Celtics in an epic 7-game series, narrowly losing in Game 7. At 26, Wall was in his prime, and many believed his best years were still ahead. To reward his loyalty and performance, Washington signed Wall to a Supermax deal in 2017, a 4-year, $170 million contract. Analysts criticized the deal, pointing to his shooting limitations and ongoing injury risks. Injuries and setbacks. John Wall's career took a difficult turn because of injuries. In 2018, he battled knee problems, but still managed to average 20 points and 10 assists over 41 games, earning a spot in the All-Star team. Things worsened in 2019 when he suffered a recurring heel injury. He underwent surgery to fix it, but complications led to a serious infection. The situation became even more severe when he ruptured his Achilles tendon, forcing him to miss the rest of that season and the entire following year. This timing was especially tough because it coincided with the start of his Supermax contract, a deal that guaranteed him top pay while keeping him sidelined. Wall later revealed that the infection had been so dangerous there was even a chance he could have lost his foot. Despite these setbacks, his determination and work ethic remained strong as he focused on recovery and a potential return to the NBA. Trade to Houston. After recovering, John Wall was traded to the Houston Rockets in exchange for Russell Westbrook. In 40 games, he averaged 20 points and 7 assists, showing he still has skill as a playmaker. However, his athleticism, speed, and defensive impact aren't what they used to be. Adding to the challenges, his $44 million salary for the 2025 season is essentially untradeable. Because the Rockets are focusing on developing young talent and building for the future, they decided it was better to sit Wall out rather than have him play, even though he is fully healthy. Legacy and reflection. Despite injuries and setbacks, John Wall's career is still remarkable. At his peak, he was one of the fastest guards in NBA history, capable of taking over games on both offense and defense. His skill set and production in his best years are comparable to pre-injury Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook. Many critics call his Supermax contract the worst in recent NBA history, but the reality is more complicated. Considering his talent, past injuries, and the small market context of the Wizards, the deal made sense at the time. Had Wall stayed healthy after 2017, he likely would have been a first-ballot Hall of Famer. His career averages of 19 points and 9 assists are on par with Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. Even though the Rockets are currently paying him to sit out, Wall's career isn't over. When a buyout happens, he still has the potential to contribute to a contender and leave a lasting mark on the league. John Wall's story is one of talent, struggle, and perseverance. From a difficult childhood to NBA superstardom, a massive Supermax contract, and career-changing injuries, Wall has faced challenges both on and off the court. His journey shows us that greatness can be fragile, and that circumstances, sometimes out of a player's control, can shape a career as much as skill and hard work. So will John Wall get a second chance with a contender? Can he still prove that he belongs among the top guards of his generation? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this deep dive into John Wall's life, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Nylon, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest NBA stories. John Wall's highs and lows are unforgettable, and we'll be here to follow the next chapter in his journey.